Andy, what's a highlight from Dell at HIMSS 12?
We have many highlights, but the one that we're going to talk about right now is our Unified Clinical Archive, which is the ability to have a solution where we help the customer by moving images, particularly, but other things, off-site, either partially or totally, into our cloud storage environment, which is dedicated for healthcare and is secured at a level that most institutions can't provide.
Dan, Dell has just signed an agreement with Siemens. What's the goal of that?
Well, it gives Siemens the ability to offer the Unified Clinical Archive, which is, as Andy described, both an on-premise and a cloud-based archive to Siemens customers. And we are working with Siemens to apply not only to this archive solution to Siemens customers, but to work with Siemens to expand that out to other non-Siemens customers as well in support of their single medical imaging environment.
So what are the benefits of that for Siemens and other customers?
Well, it gives them a safe and secure archiving environment that will accommodate all types of different clinical information, DICOM-based images from radiology and cardiology, but also non-DICOM studies from other applications like endoscopy or ophthalmology. It provides them the ability to store it in more than one data center so that the data can be protected from a disaster recovery perspective. And it also gives them the ability to offer it in both a capital model where the customer can buy the archive all at once, or in an operation model where they can pay for that archive on a per study basis.
So what's the roadmap for that?
Well, we have just signed the relationship just within a few weeks ago, and we are in the process now of working with the Siemens teams to identify our first target accounts, and we're rolling that out in the United States immediately. And then we are beginning to also roll out our Unified Clinical Archive in Europe, and we'll work with Siemens to support that process as well as we go throughout the rest of 2012.
So tell me about your plans for Europe.
Sure. We're in the process today of rolling out the Unified Clinical Archive in conjunction with our Dell teams in the United Kingdom. That process will take place during the first part of the first quarter of 2012. Immediately thereafter, we're also rolling it out into continental Europe, focusing probably first on France and Germany, but then across all of the European countries, following Dell's rollout of their data center strategy. Dell is in the process of opening up new data centers across Europe, and the Unified Clinical Archive will follow those.